my head was just going everywhere. This was my first time being in a show, a pageant.
And I'm like, you forgot the what? Say, babe, I was rushing, da 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 da, and I forgot the dress.
Yeah!
She forgot the dress. What's up, KNR squad? It's your boy Budman Reafe.
And your girl Kristen.
And you don't know what one already. We're back with another banger.
Guys, today's something a little bit different. I know a lot of you have been talking about me and my Miss World Canada experience. So today we thought we'd bring that to you, talk about everything that happened, react to some videos of me in it, and talk about just my entire experience. And Babe is obviously gonna react to it too. He was in the audience cheering me on.
But listen, before we go any further, I know you guys are watching this video and you haven't hit the like button right now. Why are you playing games?
I don't know.
Hold on. I know you're watching this video, but you're not subscribed. You over there too. How rude is it that you're coming on this video every day? You're typing in our name, Kristen and Reafe, and you enjoy our videos, but you haven't hit the subscribe button. Does that make sense?
It's a shame, y'all. So make sure you hit that subscribe button right now so you can be with the crew. Let's get right into it.
What if I put a ring on you? What if I put a ring on you? Right now, don't let me wait for you. You know that my love is true. Something about the way you move, I wanna escape with you. The way that you touching my body, I know it, I know it. You making me wanna get down on one knee and propose it. So I told her right now, we should go ahead and get married right now.
Alright, so I guess it only makes sense to discuss how your girl even got into the show.
Right.
So basically, I was scrolling one day online on Instagram, you know, where all good things go. And I saw a post and it was like, Canada is looking for their new Miss World Canada. Is it gonna be you?
Right.
And I was like, you know what? Let me just apply to this, because at the time I was modeling. So I thought, you know, this could definitely boost my career.
Exposure and all that.
But also, behind Miss World Canada is this whole thing where you get to be your best version of yourself, help the world, and just be a better you. So I was like, why not do it? So I applied, not thinking anything of it. Fast forward to like a month, 2 months, 3 months later.
Like 3 months when we were on vacation,
We went for my birthday, we were in Jamaica, and I got a message. And it was like, you have an interview for Miss World Canada. And I was like, hold on, this must be a damn lie right now. Because I never thought I would make it in.
I remember that day she came to me, she's like, yo, is this a scam? I'm
like,
a scam? I'm like, why would it be a scam? Like, I don't know, you gotta call the girl and see what's up. She was so excited. We're like in the hotel room. She's like, oh my God, I don't know what to do. So I'm gonna let her continue her story. But let me just tell you, she was ecstatic, man. It was crazy.
And you know, when you're on vacation, you don't be looking your best.
Right.
So I didn't really have like interview clothes, nothing to wear that would match the vibe of Miss World Canada. So I'm like, babe, what the hell am I gonna do? I need help. So I put on my best fit. I put on like, I remember I had this dress shirt for some reason.
Right, for like when we were going out the nights to go eat. We set up the room nice, the couch. You remember that little couch we had?
I remember.
It was crazy.
And so I had to do the interview on my laptop. And so the laptop was just I was like this. I was like, I was so nervous waiting for, her name was Michelle, and she ran Miss World Canada, and I was waiting for her to come on the computer, and I was just sitting there like, babe, do I look good? Do I look good? Like suited up, booted up, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, Michelle was so nice. She was so like down to earth, and she just asked me about myself, where I live, what I do for a living, what my hobbies are, why I want to be in Miss World Canada, and it went really well. So I thought, and then I just had to wait for the results. And boom, your girl got in.
It was crazy. She had 2 weeks. 2 weeks to prepare.
Yeah. So,
crazy. Go ahead.
So basically, I got the call, and they were like, girl, you made it.
Right.
And I was like, oh my gosh. But they were like, listen, this is going to be happening next week, so can you make it?
And we're like, what?
Wait, I'm on vacation. Like, so we had to go back home.
We had to fly home, man.
And I had to prepare because, you know, you have to get yourself the dress, the jewelry, the shoes. You got to make sure your hair's on point. You got to make sure your makeup, you know, you have enough makeup in your bag and everything. So It was crazy. Looking for the dress was probably the most stressful part because you want to look your best, to feel your best, to then exude your best personality and whatnot.
And listen, man, I was on the I want to say the shit end of the stick of all this because I had to deal with the stress that she had. So we were both stressed because she was stressed and then she put her stress on me. Normal people have 6 months, a year.
Yeah.
They know what's going on. We had literally 1 week or 2 weeks to find the perfect dress. And every single dress place we went to, what did they say? Oh, it's gonna take so long to get it done. To find her size. Like we were going all over the city. We went everywhere. And then boom.
Right.
We found the perfect dress. We found the one spot that had it for her.
I had a princess dress. I was going back and forth between like an evening ball gown type dress or a super like Disney princess type look. And I was like, why don't I just do something I've never done before? Why don't I just go for that princess look? Why not?
Right, she was already a princess. So she just made it even more.
Although I do regret the decision to go with that dress.
You do?
After it was done. Only because I felt like I might have been more confident in something that was more sleek. Because in my head, I was like, okay, wait, am I going to trip and fall? I just kept thinking that the entire time.
If y'all don't know the story, let me tell you. Kristen forgot her dress.
Oh yeah.
She forgot. So basically they had to stay away from the family, loved ones. They were in a hotel. All right. The day before her shoot, they had a rehearsal.
Yeah.
Now, mind you, she was like how far were you? Like an hour or 2 hours?
Hour,
She was like an hour and change away from where I lived at the time.
Yeah.
She calls me, he's like, yo, I have rehearsal in an hour. And I just realized I forgot the dress. And I'm like, you forgot the what?
Right.
Mind you, I just dropped her off an hour before and I just got back.
Yeah!
She forgot the dress!
So babe had to come and give it to me and my head was just going everywhere. This was my first time being in a show, a pageant, and I just didn't know what I was doing. He was an integral part of the entire process. So now we're gonna walk you guys through some of the videos that I'm in. During that time in the hotel, we had competitions going on. The judges had to judge our personality and just how we get along with the other girls and just in that type of environment, how we are, right? So the whole week was just crazy, right? We had to like post on social media nonstop because we also had to like lit up the situation, let everybody know Miss World Canada is coming and it's here, right? All right guys, so this is the evening gown part of the process. This is basically where the judges get to see you in your dress of your choice and just judge you by your confidence, you know, how you walk, how you would possibly be in front of other people looking at you. There I am.
Jeez. That's
the dress I was talking about.
Hold up, y'all. Y'all see it. She came. You walked out with confidence, girl.
You think so?
Walked out. What do you mean? You came around the bend like, boom. Let me just brace my shoulders back and I'm gonna walk like, yeah, I'm that big. I'm that big. Let's pull that back a little bit.
So basically, whenever I do my walks, I always try to like lift up my shoulders so that my chest is up high. You know, that kind of shows that you're confident, you know? Yeah, my shoulders are high.
Boom. And then look at the face change. Boom. Confidence in that face. The smile, the look. You look left, you look right. Yeah, she had it.
They would always tell me, make sure you interact with the audience because that's really important. It's like you're not there for just you. You're there for the people, right? So look around, look to the audience, smile.
When she came out, I was like, yeah!
Yeah, he was so loud. Oh my God. You know what's funny? That exact pose right there, I practiced in the mirror for so long because I wanted to show the sides of my dress. There's the smile.
Ooh.
Okay, I'm looking to the audience.
Lit.
I look the other way.
Lit.
And that was it.
Shine.
There it was.
Shine.
That was my evening gown walk. Okay, so this is the top 15 picks from Miss World Canada. Let me just tell you, okay? You do like, I think it's top 20, top 15, and then top 6. Yeah, so I didn't expect to be called for any of them.
When it first started, at least 50 girls got cut off the jump, which was so sad. It was like before the competition even happened, 50 girls got let go. I was like, oh shoot, this is cutthroat. You know, they didn't even get to walk. They didn't get to do. I guess that was stuff from rehearsals or whatever. Boom, 50 were cut off the bat, and then they went down from there, and it was mad. So
because there's so many girls competing that in order to make the show not so long, they literally have to cut girls in the very beginning.
Okay, they called her out.
There goes my walk. Check the abs though. Check the abs though. Oh, look at the walk. Oh.
You know, majority of people have like a matching set, and you had like a different.
Because at the time, I thought that was gonna go against me. I was like, if this bathing suit doesn't match, is that gonna go against me or not? Like, I didn't know what they were judging in terms of bathing suit competition and things like that. So I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna be booted out because my bathing suit doesn't match. It was a whole thing, guys. You can't just stand like how you regularly do or like how you pose for Instagram photos. No, it was a whole ordeal.
They mark you for everything.
Yeah, you have to walk with one foot over the other. You can't walk side to side like how Babe does.
Boom, boom, boom. Yeah.
And the pose when you get up to the front is so important. You have to choose what you want to do. I didn't roll over like that. I just, you know?
Yeah. Jeez.
And then you see the walk off. You see the little bounce and then the walk. You see the bounce.
That was just like, yeah, I did that. Let me just walk off now. Still, I left my mark.
So top 15 was out of the way. I couldn't believe it. I went backstage. I was so ecstatic. But the sad part about it is when you make top 15, you go back to the backstage, you see all of the girls who didn't make it through. So you were taking in all of that emotion, but at the same time, you're excited because you made it through. So like I didn't know how to interact with them. I was still in the like grind mode.
Yeah, I can't hold you. I was like, yo, baby girl's taking this whole thing.
Yeah.
Like, she taking the whole thing. I ain't got no doubts, no questions, no nothing. She's slaying. Ain't nobody got nothing out. That's what I was saying in the stands over there. You know what I'm saying?
Right. He was rooting for me. Like him and all of my friends came. They had matching shirts on. It said Team Kristen. But basically, I made top 6. You know, your girl. You know, she came in top 6. So this is I think they call out the top 6 finalists here. And I'm number 28 here on the end. They called my name.
Boom.
At this point in time, I was like, oh my god, they called my name, they called my name, they called my name, they called my name, they called my name.
So happy. Yo. You know what I'm saying? Take your hat off. Like, you didn't even have time to practice and she already made top 6. I'm like, yo, she's born to be great.
Most of the girls that were in the pageant have done pageants before. Like, they're used to pageantry. They're used to, you know, prepping, having months to prep, knowing how to walk, knowing what to say, knowing how to just maneuver the entire time they're there. And this was my first time. So to make top 6 was just
amazing.
You know, your girl was getting a little gassed. I was like, damn, yo, I might just go far. All right, so because I made top 6, everyone who makes top 6 is supposed to do a final question.
Right.
So this is where a judge will ask you a question. You're not prepared for it at all. You don't even know the question list.
Asked.
Yeah, like you don't know anything until it's asked. And so during our competition in the hotel, the advisors would tell you, like, whenever you're asked a question for top 6, you have to speak with confidence, and you can't use, like I just did there, like you can't say, you can't use the word like, you know, just speak with confidence and speak like you mean it. I was so nervous here, guys. I was waiting for the music.
What would you say is Canada's biggest contribution to the world and why?
I think that Canada's biggest contribution to the world is showing how peaceful a society can be. I also think they also show the fact that diversity is great. The fact that Canada is able to showcase differences in every realm and every aspect, that is the largest contribution they can make. Nervous, you could kind of see it in my face. I wonder if the judges could see that, you know?
They were probably like, wait, what?
You don't think that was a good response?
I thought it was a great response. I was, at the time, like I said, no matter what she did, if she walked, talked, sang, spinned, dance like a chicken. I thought it was amazing. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
All right.
There are things that exist in the world, such as racism. Things like that don't really exist here when people like us gather together and express differences and appreciate them.
See,
Okay,
I can see where
so-
you're going with that though. Now that I'm listening to it,
Yeah.
I'm like, you know what? Racism is everywhere, you know what I'm saying? It is here, but I understand what you were trying to say, because like here in Canada, honestly, we're so diverse. We're super multicultural.
Oh, yeah.
We have listen, man, we got the most different like we got everybody here. And we all vibe together.
So basically, obviously, the nerves were kicking in, but that is no excuse. Racism exists everywhere. And so what I was trying to say here is if we continue to come together, we can kind of, you know, educate one another, learn from one another, express our differences, and appreciate them. But that's the first step of many that we have to take to obviously combat racism wherever we live. So in Canada, obviously, that does take education, that does take a systemic change and whatnot. And I just wasn't able to say that all
In that time.
not only in that time, but I didn't know if I was going to say it correctly. So I just said the first thing that just spit out of my mouth, and it just didn't come out right. So I'm to this day, I'm still so embarrassed about how I
It's okay. I get.
About
At the
how I
end of the day,
answered,
there's
but-
no point. You were through a question. You knew what you were trying to say. You didn't get
Yeah.
it out the right way.
I think that is the greatest.
All right, so the final question was done. I went backstage thinking to myself, oh my gosh, I think I just blew it. And now this was when they were gonna crown the winner.
Miss World Canada 2018.
In that moment, I was like, oh my gosh, who the hell are they gonna call?
Yo, she looks so scared right now. She's like, damn.
Yeah, Hannah in the blue.
Yeah.
Is
Everybody's nervous.
24.
In that moment, I didn't even know what just happened, but I just saw Hannah's reaction. I'm like, okay, they called Hannah.
Oh, you didn't even hear her number? You didn't know
I was like zoned out for a second. No, because I was just so scared. But I was so proud for her. She did an amazing job throughout the entire competition. She was such a friendly person. And yeah, I was just so excited for her. And at the same time, I was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I made it this far.
Yeah, I was cheese. I'll tell you that much. I was like, nah, they robbed my baby girl of that, man. They robbed her of that shit, bro. She should have been #1. She should have been crowned Miss World Canada. But you know what I'm saying? Nonetheless, I was super grateful for the opportunity that she got. I was super happy for you. I think that you did an amazing job.
Thank
You showed out for somebody who didn't have any experience. You showed your confidence. You showed that you can be great at anything that you conquer, anything that you put your mind to. And you know, all of us as friends, family, we were all, you know, I'm super proud of you. You know, that was one of the biggest things for us, biggest moments of our life that we celebrated.
Yeah, that was
so
an
it's
exciting
good.
time. I've never like competed in something like that before. This was my first, like, you're going all in. You gotta do this. You gotta be #1. It really taught me so much.
This is a great experience that she went through,
Yeah.
and we just brought you guys through a special moment of Kristen's life, a special moment of my life, and we thought that you guys would enjoy this video. So if you did like this video, if you don't know you love baby girl, you think that she did a great job, smash the like button right now. Stop playing. Subscribe to the channel, turn your post notifications. Let's get it.
We should go ahead and get married. We should go ahead and get married. I don't wanna put a rush on you. Hope I ain't putting too much on you. Way more than a crush on you. And you love it when I touch on you. You often whine, take time on it.